I am live. I am live. I am live. I done left my other, ah, my premiere and came over here. And I'm going to have, oh, it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Okay. Okay, Jamie. Thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. Thank you. And Jamie, I'm going to need your address too. I'm going to mail you something. Because I think I got one too many. You'll be happy with it. Because I got one too many of something. And hey, Destin. Oh, you're there. Okay, but I'm gonna hold on, Jamie. Because I got oh, it's gonna be a light like this, Jamie. I should have had my other thing. Like, can I put it down? Yeah. It's gonna be a light because I got two of these and I know I'm not gonna use it. So I might as well. Come on, thing. You know what? I'm bad about this, aren't I? But it's just a light. It's a light and you'll like it and it'll turn and everything for you. Okay. And let me get my other light back. Yeah, so send me your address, baby girl. Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl. Hey, everybody, welcome. No, Jamie, thank you. Oh, I got Carol in here. Oh, I'm gonna have Canadian Family Life. She's gonna come in a little bit. Hey, Deb. Oh my goodness, let me make sure I get everybody. Okay, Destination. Jamie is, one of my besties. Destination. She been everywhere this morning, y'all. Destination been everywhere. I've seen you this morning. I was in the bushes, because I don't never know what I'm gonna miss. Destination. Cheryl, you might get a peekaboo. Jared, hey, that's my baby boy. I hope you don't mind me calling you my baby boy. Jared, okay, I got it, Jamie. Jared, he has talk show late at night past my bedtime. Sometimes he come on. He been doing the last thing he did. Oh, what's that garden? Not Italian garden. Lord, I ain't been there so long. But anyway, it's Italian food. I saw that one. Bud Files is here. Thank you so much for coming. Thank y'all so much for coming to my premiere too. I had quite a few people to show up. How did y'all think my video went? I'm trying to start doing a little bit more vlogging. So I know with my next week's vlog is going to show me again, like I'm going to say, doing it all over again, getting in the car and then going to UPS. So I'm trying to, map it out in my mind and I wrote it down. But how did you think my video was this morning? Would you give me a B? I'm not going to say an A B, C, D, or F. And I know nobody's going to put F down. So thank you, Carol. Carol said it was a good premiere. Nah, I have to ask my grandbaby too, Carol. She'll tell me. Oh Lord, and anybody don't know Carol, the Mint Girl miniature, y'all need to know her. My sister even had to hook up with you, Carol. She had to hook up with you. Trini, thanks so much for stopping by. Thank you so much. Let's see. Deborah, my best friend, is here. She gets to work during the day. Yes, indeed. She don't have to work tonight. And let's see. And Deborah, she make all that money. She gonna take me, her mom, and her daddy out to eat. Yes, she is. She gonna take us out to eat. I'm trying to see. Oh, and my baby sister, she is off today, y'all. She is off. And also, I'm gonna have someone. Oh, here she comes now. Tiffany. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me bring Tiffany up.
Hey.
Hey, there's Tiffany. Could be my daughter. Oh, she could be my daughter. She one of the most Generation X's, y'all. Mm. I'm gonna talk about y'all today too. I don't pull up a little info on y'all. Mm.
Ooh.
I had a Generation X and I had a millennial, and they're both different too. One is
Yeah.
definitely an X. He was born in 78, and Brandon was 83. And yeah, they are in the right generation. My sister is an X, but I think she's an older X. She should be right at the top of it. She was born in the 60s. So she should be, so she's a little bit of boomer and she's a little bit of X. Let me pull
Oh,
her
there
in.
you go. Well,
Yeah.
hi everybody.
Yeah, there's Tiffany, everybody. Canadian Family Life. Y'all look like I always have a big showing when you here, girl. Yeah. You're a little busy too. That's right. Ain't that thumbs up, thumbs up?
Yeah, thumbs up.
Yeah. And where's Alex, right? Is it Alex?
Alex is the boy. Yeah.
Got it right. Little Alex. Yeah, Alex. How
Yeah.
old is he?
He will be 11 in September.
Oh, my grandbaby's 10. Well, I got a couple of 10-year-olds, but Sophia is 10.
Actually, our daughter will be 12 on Wednesday.
Oh, 10. Ooh. Is she?
Whoop, whoop.
Ooh.
No. She's actually
Well,
not that bad.
that's because she homeschool.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's because she's homeschool. And
Yeah.
Jamie says she's eating but listening. My sister, she reminded me. Okay, Olive Garden. I haven't been there for the last time I went to Olive Garden. It was nasty. It
Never
wasn't that.
been.
It was the coms. Huh? You never been?
No, never been to an Olive Garden before.
Yeah, because in Canada they probably don't. Do they have them in Canada?
I don't think so.
Okay. It wasn't the food person, it was the customer service just was awful some years back. And I even had
You gotta
like
come out.
company. I'm one of the writers. I don't holler, I don't scream, I write. Writing
Yeah.
is powerful, I tell people. Writing is. Hey, Erie Frog. I'm gonna have to interview you too soon, Erie. Okay. So
Much
you
better.
think
I'm a poofy.
yeah. Yes, Jared, I know you went live yesterday. I'll be in the bushes. I even see Canadian Light. She don't see me half the time. But if I be in the bushes, y'all. I like to look in the bushes. I don't never know what I'm gonna miss.
Oh, I'm the
You know,
same way. I like to lurk too. So
I don't know. Oh, I'm having a tea party. I have not decided when I'm gonna have the tea party yet. Okay. Yeah, we're
that sounds
gonna
like
have.
fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna remind you. You know, everybody can come if they want or whatever. But see, destination, she didn't want to wear the hat. She didn't want to wear. She didn't want to wear the hat. That
Can I
was
wear a baseball cap?
we're gonna have a real. We're gonna have a real tea party. Find one at the secondhand place. Ah, my granddaughter started this, and I'm like, oh, that could be fun. Because for her birthday this year, she's 10. So she wants to have 10 of her friends over. And she got her father bought the tea set last year, but it only has 4 cups to it. So she needed 6 more cups. So you know who was nominated to get the 6 more. She got another whole set, okay?
Yeah.
Enough because I don't really do birthdays and stuff. I do when my heart tells me in my pocketbook.
There
I
you
have
go.
always been that way. Always been that way. Even with my kids, they'll tell you bills come first, all that other stuff, you gotta wait for. And they say they appreciate it too. And you know what? They do the same thing to their kids.
Oh, it's the same thing here. Bills always come first. Everything gets paid first, and then we
Yeah.
go from there.
Yeah, and then it's more to me, it's more from your heart because say, okay, Christmas, you got to have it. You ain't got the money, you got to get the money. You know what I mean? So if you do it kind of from your heart, then I'm not saying people out there, I ain't saying y'all ain't giving from your heart, okay? Let's see. I give it an F for funny because you're a little jealous about. Oh, she talking about my premiere. Because the UPS lady called my husband, sweetheart. I'm like, sweetheart, girl, you better take yourself on back in that truck.
I'm sorry, I missed your premiere, so it didn't give me the notification, and I forgot it was on, so I missed it.
You got family life. You got, I don't know how y'all do it, but my sister talking to Carol because she is hilarious. I don't know why her channel has not taken off. And my sister told me, hello, Tiffany, I'm Generation X. Watch your mouth. My sister is an old soul, so I put her more at that. 68. What you trying to say about my age? Where'd it come from? Where'd it come from? Huh? Erie Frog, I know all you exes could be my children. I'm telling y'all. I know you're an ex. Okay. She's one of my children. She per se half raised him. And and he's an exer. So yeah, he's definitely exer. I'm keep going. My sister said she was born in 68. Oh, I said the 60s. Listen, I can barely remember my children's. I think Trey was 78 and I think Brandon was 83. Okay, that's all I can remember. Dee said she was born in 69. I was in ninth grade, 69. And then I'm going to get back to you and I'm going to do these last two. Hey, Mona did what? Thank you for coming.
I saw her earlier.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mona did what? Thank you for
Oh
coming.
no, I used to be good about turning this down. I think doing my premiere and then coming right over. Let's see. Yeah, I read up a little bit on y'all exes, honey. I said, honey, I got me an ex on this month. Talk about y'all. Because the baby boomers, I mean, yeah, not the baby boomers, but yeah, the baby boomers don't even like me. I keep saying that. But them millennials, they love me. I don't know why. They love me. There's Rich New Design. One day I'm gonna have to get him on my show. I'm glad with Rich New Design that that I met him before the end of the year. I'm really happy about that. That I something I ain't doing right. What I'm not doing right here. Trying to get your name back up here. Let's see. There we go. I'm a little slow, y'all. I'm a little, but Rich, I'm glad I met him before December because Rich was around a lot more than what he is now, even though he's late in the evening. But just getting to know him and Jess and his two little girls, I'm glad I got to know him before December. I just think he's still the same Rich, but I think we got to know him more on a personal level.
Yeah.
Before the new year came in. So he's a little bit busy. Huh?
I said that's always a good thing, getting to know people before they are busy and can't be around for very much longer.
Yeah, I think I love him a little bit more than he loved me. But I love Jess more. The wife in. But again, y'all, I've got Tiffany here. And that's Sophia's mom's name, Tiffany. We love Tiffany in our family. And anyway, yeah, and I've had her on my show before. This is going to be a busy day for me. I had the premiere, now I got my live, then I go on again at 6:00 with Marlene Saunders. I got the thumbnail up. But you know what? This is the first time I will be doing that. No, second time, the hookup thing. You know how you hook up to everybody? Now, the first time I did it with Marlene, I was the one in control.
Yeah.
You know, the main. See, and that's the other part that scares me about that. Because if I'm not in control, anything can happen.
Yes, that is the one downfall to it. I have some friends, JNS Adventures. They do a morning show, and
Mhm.
they've done that where they brought people up on their panel and everything like that. And you really have to vet the people you bring up because they had something called
True.
I'm gonna say a P bomber because I don't want to say
Yeah.
the word and
Yeah.
everything like
Yeah.
that. Just the other day, excuse me, the
Yeah.
other day, and then several
Mhm.
people have had that. I've had that happen where I was on a live with somebody and I had to get off, but because I was co-streaming with them, I kept going and I wasn't there. So yeah, being out of control sometimes is it's a slippery slope.
It is. It is. And I always, because even when Marlene asked me the other day, it took me a little while to say, okay, but then I thought, okay, I'll be the one in control. So, but that's the only thing, because if you have somebody come up, and see, that's the only thing with panels, though. That's
Well,
why I
so
like. That's why I
this,
like. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean. I'm having a little bit of a delay, so I didn't realize you were talking.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. But yeah, with the multi-streaming, there are it has its downfalls. It has its good things, but its downfalls at the same time. And you got to be very careful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what happened here?
Uh-oh.
My screen just turned off.
Uh-oh. There you
Woo,
go.
we're back. Okay. Don't know when that happened. But yeah, no, you gotta be very careful with the panels and everything like that on who you bring up. Like, you've really got to vet them. And if you're gonna have somebody up, you really need to vet them. Like, don't just have some random stranger come up that nobody
Okay.
knows.
This is another thing I think. And I watched the one that did happen to. Once you know it, you know what you got up there, kick it off.
Yeah.
Don't let it just meander. Don't think about it. Kick it. And I think sometimes they come with a little experience too, because it's a shocker. Notice that person, as soon as that person said about their channel, I would I'll worry about you another time, because this isn't going good. Because even people in the chat, they will tell you, if I see somebody, I will directly say, okay, like, I say, okay, watch so and so. So they already on alert that, and not to say they won't ever get, but let me tell you, I did it one time, and I pulled up and I looked and I kicked it out. And that's what you have to do. You got to kick it out. You can't double think it. If you're doing something wrong, guess what? You apologize to them later. I'm sorry. I thought you was. But that's the only thing with that scares me. And I don't know if I'll do it with more than two. Because like I say, if a naked person run across theirs, they're gonna run across mine. So
well, that's just it. Is when you do the stream panel, you have or co-streaming, you have no control over what happens. If something happens on their end, you get nailed for it.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so it's kind of still, I'm leery myself. I was doing it, and then I'm like, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. I want to write.
Exactly, Mona. People have lost their channels over some stuff like that happening because of it.
Yeah, Trini, I think I said good morning to you, but you're over on my live and on my premiere, and I thank you. Rich says, before the new year took away I know you had a hard, we always got something hard. You at that age too. We have that hard stuff. It only makes us stronger. I'm trying to see if anybody, Keisha. Hey, Keisha.
Hi. And Pedrosa came in too.
Oh, okay. I miss Pedrosa. Hey, Pedrosa. Pedrosa goes on Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Exactly, Pedrosa. You have to vet the people you co-stream with, or you co-host with.
Yeah.
Don't do it with random people.
Yeah. Bye, Trino. Thank you so much, and I will see you again. My sister says she's going to eat. Mona says, okay, this is what I wanted to go back to. Yes, Mona, they did clean up their version, But there was two other people on there. Now I know one of them have not cleaned up theirs yet. And one was also on Facebook. So it's two things still out there.
Yeet.
So that person needs, they don't know how to clean it up. They need to take it down. That's the problem. The main person, they cleaned up theirs because they knew how to clean it up.
Yeah.
Now the other two, I don't know, but I definitely know one of them is still up. So he need to just delete it if he don't know how, because I don't think the views were that high on there. So even if he tossed it out, he won't miss. I'd rather toss it out than if I don't know how to clean it up.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm bad about, I really need to learn how to edit inside of YouTube. I need to start playing around. Because then, you have to pull it down. Then you have to I'm going to learn that. That's on the top of my list. But always remember that if something bad happens, y'all all hooked up together, it's all on all y'all computers. So you need to clean up yours as well as they need to clean up theirs. And I think the three that was together, they need to, I wanted the one passing through, would they be involved too? Because he came and he left. So with that person being involved, somebody came in, they're live, he talked a little bit and he left. Because you don't officially come off of it until the other person, when Jeremy shuts it down. So the person that came in for a little while and left, it's probably, I don't know. Pedroza, what you think? Pedroza, he used to have one person, one out. Best way, Pedroza.
That's the best way to do it.
And even with my tea party, ain't nobody just gonna say I'm joining your tea party. I'm gonna know who coming to my tea party.
I don't like tea, but I'll be there.
Yeah, I don't really like tea either. And I have tons of tea. I'll drink peppermint tea, but all the other kinds. Are you a coffee drinker?
I was gonna say in this house, it's hubby who likes his tea. He's the tea guy.
Oh, okay. What about coffee?
We both like coffee, yes.
Generation X like coffee, y'all.
Actually, I don't have a coffee here with me currently, and I probably could use one.
But you know what? I didn't like coffee in my early 20s. It was when I really, really started working in the real world. Then I started drinking coffee. Is what it is. My first cup of coffee is, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. My first cup of coffee is black. Then the coffee I get in the middle of the day, then it's I'll add a sweetener to it and oat milk, because I don't like almond milk. I like oat milk. And it has to be a certain brand of oat milk. I'm surprised because I was getting Oatly's oat milk, but they went on strike and it was hard to get their milk. And then I ended up using Chobani. I like the creamy version. I don't want the skinny can. Give me the fat kind of creamy. I want the fat in there. I want it to taste good. So
there we go.
So do you add milk and
Yeah, I used to do a double before, but I've cut down. Like I just do like half a teaspoon of sugar and some milk and cream, or whitener if I have it in the house, depending on what I have in the house. So.
Okay, I got you. Let's see. Mona said, if you watch your channel, I don't let anyone on without a photo and check channel first. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard. No matter who it happens, but it's a learning lesson for all of us. It really is. And I think if they look at it, that it taught us all. And sometimes we need to see something like that. And I'm hoping they're not taking it in the negative, like, oh God, what people gonna think. Listen, it can happen to any of us. And I just say, the only thing I can say is be faster on the trigger. Jeremy, just go with your gut. Click, kick them out. And then if you did the wrong thing, you can always apologize, is what it is. Because I know when I first started lives, I was scared. I, I and then to me it was worse because I had some on I couldn't do. I had to shut down. We couldn't get them off. Yep. Oh, and another thing I want to say is too, is what was I gonna say? God darn it, I was reading. I always do that. Dag it, I was gonna say something about okay. Pedroza said I will only co-host with people I have vetted. Yes, Pedroza, you're a lot, he is a lot like me on that end. He's a little bit more reserved on here. I already know he's more reserved. And one thing I can notice about Pedroza too, he listens and he's an observer, is what it is. I talk a lot, but I observe a lot.
Yep. That's what I love about lurking too, is you can lurk and you can observe and you can learn, and that's part of the vetting process.
Yeah.
You don't need to know, people don't need to know that you're there. I mean, you can kind of get a feel for them and be like, okay, this is a person I like being around. That's awesome type thing.
Yeah. And then Pedroza's, somebody was saying about, but other people can bring, so other people, nobody, only the main person can bring people up then, not the other people.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was just wondering.
Yeah. I've several times when I've been on them, we've had to wait for the host that's hosting the stream to bring somebody out of the basement. So
okay. Mona was saying, yeah,
vetting, you gotta love the lurking. It's the best part. Nobody knows you're there.
I lurk a lot, y'all. Y'all think I ain't there?
I do the same thing. I lurk a lot too, to support like certain, like if a friend's on a live that I don't know the person who's hosting the live, but I will go and I will lurk and I'll be like, okay, I'm here to support my friend. So
yeah.
They know I'm there. They know I'm there, but it's like I'm trying to see if I can feel out the other person. Like, do I know what to make myself known?
Because even with Tuba Chat, sometimes I just don't, once you say hey, then you got to say hey to everybody. And some days I just don't feel like that. So I'm sitting in the background. And some days I choose to do that because some days I just don't want to chit chat. So
I know how you feel. Sometimes that's why I say I'm lurking, or like I am still running you. I'm just doing something else. I can't see chat, sometimes you don't always want to chat.
Mona said he came on my live to apologize. I didn't know what he was talking about. I had to go look. That's what it was. Thank you, Mona, for saying that. Once that troll is gone, don't talk about it at all, because that's what they're there for.
That's exactly it. That's all a troll is looking for. A troll is looking for the attention. If you ignore the troll and don't give them the attention, then they're just gonna move on. Don't give them the attention.
Mona, that I'm telling you, do not people give them that. That's what they're looking for.
Or anybody who causes drama, anybody who causes drama.
Yeah. And
that's all they're looking for. They're looking for sympathy. They're looking for the sympathy, the attention, and all that sort of stuff. Just don't give it to them. Don't acknowledge it. Don't give it to them. Just ignore it. Or say thank you. A friend of mine was like, they had somebody causing drama for them, and all they kept saying was thank you. Sooner or later, the person stopped and left and never bothered them again.
When I think it is, I'll confront them, and then I'll just let my moderators just do what they need to do and, continue on. But, if it happens, don't say anything the next day at all. Just continue on. And even when you kick them out that time, like my sister kicked out my OG brand by mistake. But you know what? That's all right. Because, I went to apologize to him and he was like, ain't nothing wrong. He came, right on back. So, it happens.
And it's the same thing too, is you also have to respect the rules that a channel has for their channel. I mean, if somebody has a problem with you or something that you've done and they've asked you
Mhm.
to not do something, then respect that. Don't keep doing it.
Because like on my channel, I don't like avatars. People come up
Yep.
and they put their, you can do it, take a break, you know, if got somebody come to the door. But to me to sit, and this is just me on my channel, y'all, because, you know, and even if I go to somebody's channel, honestly, if everybody got the avatar, I still don't have mine on. Unless I guess the host tell me.
Well, see, that's just it is. I don't have an avatar. If I hit the camera button right now, you'll notice
Okay.
I am a big floating green tea. At least on my end, I'm a floating green tea. On your end, I look like there's a person, but like on my end, I can see a big floating green tea. I mean, I'm a green tea.
Yeah, and see, if I've seen that the whole time,
yeah,
it will bother me because I want to talk to people. I don't want to talk to a picture, you know.
I've actually gone into some friends of mine even that I've gone in, and all four of them on the panel have their avatar up. I'm like, well, what's the point of the live then?
I know, and that's why I say that's where because even the host sometimes have her avatar. I'm like, yeah. And like I said, but it's their channel, you know.
Exactly.
So I get it.
Oh yeah, I totally respect if somebody has rules and I happen to break the rules, I apologize and I either
let me know. You know,
exactly. As long as you let me know and everything, and then if I've done something or something, let me know. And okay, we're good.
Is it still freezing, Destination? Say my camera keeps
kind
freezing.
of. You're kind of in and out.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
very once in a while you freeze.
Okay, let me go back on. I might got too many things open. Let me.
Exactly, Mona. You don't want to see an avatar. You want to see the people.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to close, but I don't need.
Keisha is right. Always use. I was in a friend's live yesterday morning, DJ at Cartoon Universe, the Toon Universe, and he had a couple people in there, and they were speaking. I think it was Spanish. I was kind of half there at the time, but a couple of other moderators were there, and they were using Google Translate to see what was being said. And yeah, if another language, always use a translator to find out what's being said in your lives, because they were not, it was very confusing and they weren't very nice. So
am I still freezing up, anybody? I can't see it on my end. I guess that's what it is.
It's not so much like it's only once in a while.
Yeah, I noticed that on my playbacks, and I don't know why it's like that. What about it now, Destination? Your camera keeps freezing. I was at 9:35. D said, I hate tea. Yucko. Had it sped on me so much at the nursing home.
What's going on up here?
Mona, D, I would okay. N97. Mr. Nass, thanks for stopping by. It's been a while. And I have tried to call you numerous of times, and you did not pick up. Okay. Call you no more. Thanks for coming. Yeah. Pedroza says lurking is, let me hurry up and catch up. I was way behind. My best friend is gone. Mona says she lurks too.
Yep.
Rich new design. Anybody? Am I still freezing up, Keisha? That's how I've been at Tuba Chat lately, Betty. Just lurking. Yes, Rich. Yes. You got a lot going on. I leave drama channels. Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of hard saying about leaving drama channels, because sometimes people come in the chat and they start it. And sometimes I think you have to be strong enough, because YouTube is not for the faint of heart, y'all. Sometimes you have to go over and stop it. I know I've had to do that when it was even by Queen Camilla and all them. And then they got like in that chat, it was like in. And then after I got off, because I did stop it, but then I'm like, should have stopped it or should I have done it a different way? And that's the
Yeah.
only thing you get off and you think about it, like they were chitting and chatting. But I don't know if I could have turned it around. Is my internet freezing? Must be still doing it then. That was 9:42. It was
Yeah, it's very sporadic. Like right now, you're kind of choppy.
really. Oh, you know what? I forgot. This helps for some reason. Okay. Now y'all let me know. Usually I forgot. I used to plug these in. I used to have problems before. Let's see. Some are crazy. Y'all let me know if it's still freezing every 20 seconds. That was at 9:44. Okay, I just plugged in my. So let me know if it's still freezing.
You're still
A
freezing,
little bit. Is it?
at least on my end.
Uh-uh. So it was still freezing?
Yeah, you're still a little, at least on my end, you're still a little choppy. Both on the StreamYard in front of me and to my right on the tablet.
Might
So
have to leave, huh? Might have to get off. I wonder if I leave the studio, I can come back in though.
I think so. Don't know. I've never done it before. Yeah, Destination is right. You're choppy, but we can still hear you. So it's not like it's just the picture that's choppy, not your voice.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, it's a stuttering picture. It's not you. We can still clearly hear you and everything. So
Okay. Yeah, Keisha was saying she recommends everybody use a Google Translate. But with me being, then my moderators would have to do it because I don't have time to use a translator. You know what I mean?
That's just it. Is that's what happened with DJs? Is the moderators caught it and they were using because DJ was talking obviously, and
Okay.
one of the moderators was using the Google Translate.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's another tool for the moderators to use.
Yeah. You refresh. So what? I'm just gonna refresh the screen, Jamia, just like I normally refresh. Lord, I hope I don't lose nobody. I share my neighbors. Okay, let me. Oh, I hope I don't lose everybody. Here I go.
Oh, bye everybody. I guess it's just me for right now. There she is.
Let's see how this goes. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, all of a sudden it's me, just me.
Fingers crossed. I tell you, I'm trying to see if I'm close to anything. The only thing I got is my phone because I know sometimes that messes it up too.
Yeah, sorry. I had to grab hubby's phone.
It's all right. 9:50. So Jamie, is it still doing it? Let me dance around some.
Doesn't look like it. It looks like you're good so far.
I hope so. Okay, we'll see. She's talking about, ooh,
Yeah.
Keisha can't stay away from us. I don't know what she's gonna do. Keisha, she wants to be a just be with us. She don't want to be a creator. She said.
Yeah.
She don't want to. Oh, great, much better. Oh, well, girl, I can dance off of that. Oh, and I want to congratulations to Golden Girl. She reached 600 subs. Yay! Oh, and I forgot, congrats to your over 1,000.
Thank you.
Yay! She got over 1,000. Now we got to get those watch hours.
We have currently 2,041 watch hours.
Woo! Oh my goodness. So you have to keep, boy, she been going live too, girl. You got to keep it up. Woo!
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing about that.
That's just it. Is we when we did our live on Sunday night for the fire,
Mm-hmm.
We had it set up. I set it up on Saturday night, and then we woke up, and on Sunday, shortly after 2 is when our fire ban gets updated, and it
Yeah.
said we were under fire ban. We couldn't have one. I'm like, well, that's not good. I don't want to cancel on everybody.
Yeah.
So that's why we changed it to an impromptu indoor fire. I had the the grow station behind me, and we put a fire on the TV screen behind me, and we had an impromptu campfire in the house.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Keisha saying congratulations. Hey, drunken chef
Thank
Bobby.
you. Hey, chef.
Yeah, he said he gonna mail me some meat, but I haven't gotten it yet. I want it cooked and everything, and I want to hide in one of them boxes.
I gotta stop watching his channel because it makes me so hungry.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Girl, you cook every day then? Do you cook every
Yes.
day, 7 days a week?
All the time.
Do you love to cook?
I do. I love to cook and I love to bake.
Must be nice, y'all.
It's very, very, for me, it's really relaxing.
Relaxing. Now, when
relaxing.
I was getting, what is it? The prepared meals, healthy foods. It's not healthy food, whatever it is. I love that when the meals came and you had to chop up everything and all that good stuff. So that was relaxing to me. And I didn't realize I enjoyed that. But the only thing with their meals is they're so fattening, though.
Yeah.
They're so
well, it's just we've never tried those like Hello Fresh or Chef's Plate or anything like that. We've never tried any of those. I prefer doing it all by myself.
It would be to me, it would be really expensive for a family bigger than 2.
Well, that's just it. Is we decided to price it out. We priced it out one day for the family of 4 to get the minimum that you require was like $200, and that was for 1 week, and that was just dinner.
I'm saying. Yeah,
that's just dinner. That's not even lunch or breakfast.
It's not. It's not.
It's ridiculous. I'm like grocery.
I don't know how people do it. Hey, Darian. Welcome. Thumbs up, please. Yeah, Erie Frog. He talking about Hello Fresh. He be helping me out.
Yeah.
Now, Erie Frog, that is special to you. That's royalty to me. I always tell him how some people do it on YouTube. And I always refer back to Shane because I love Shane. And he had I don't know if you were around then, probably not. Great Farmer Freelance, and we used to go to him every morning and join up, and then he left.
No, I don't think.
And he didn't tell anybody.
Oh,
he didn't tell anybody. He just, and he said, and it wasn't. I knew it wasn't a quick whatever, And he said it took him a while to hit that button to, to do it. But I don't know if I'm. I know people say you should tell people. I don't know. I have to think about that one, y'all. N97, Mr. Nass says, okay, Mr. Nass, you better give me a call too. He's talking about not little old me. Erie Frog, you special. You already know that.
Oh, for love. Hang on, my screen went off again.
We having screen problems. Warmstrong should be back too, y'all. His Alaska trip is over.
Is it really?
I don't know where he goes next, but yeah. Let's see. Oh, you know what I noticed on YouTube? A lot of young people are leaving social media. I've been noticing a lot of young people are saying, I've had enough. It's taken over my life. It has taken over. Okay, Mr. Nass.
But yeah, I know. I have my personal Facebook, but I haven't touched it really in a week.
Okay.
I only really keep it open so I can see my I can talk to my adult children, but
they say that Generation X, I've been reading about y'all because I guess a lot of you are on Facebook. They said 75% of Generation X uses I guess, social media. I thought it would be higher than 75%. That number could have been off. I only have a person. I used to religiously be on Facebook some years back all day long,
Yeah.
all day long, all day long. My sister deleted hers. Not deleted it, but whatever, made it inactive. I only go when I'm putting up a new video. I have
Yeah.
a family in Australia, and I told them, but she's starting to put stuff on Instagram because I told her I'm not really on Facebook anymore. So now she puts everything. That's why y'all be good to them daughter-in-laws. I ain't. Let me tell. I ain't.
I'm not there yet. I don't have daughter-in-laws. I don't have
Girl,
son-in-laws
be
yet.
good to them. I'm
Not
telling
yet.
you, they made that choice. That's their choice. Be good to them women. I'm telling you, them women will be good to you.
Yeah,
They
there you
will
go.
be good to you. Even with Sophie's mom, even though her and my son broke up,
Yeah.
it took us a while though. We had a hard transition with that. Because she wasn't sure if I was going to be on my son's side. She said she didn't know which way I was coming from. And then once we figured everything out, then we're like, you know what? We love each other. Let's continue on.
Well, we had the same thing with my uncle when he split with my aunt, this mother of my cousins. It was the same thing. We didn't know how to. Do we still call her aunt? What, this, that, and the other thing. And once they figured out their own thing, she's still my aunt. She's still my Aunt Marcy. I mean, she's still my family.
Yeah.
I mean, she's the mother of my cousins. I mean, she's been in my life since I was knee high to a fire hydrant. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
she's still my family. Like, even with my ex-husband and everything like that, we refer to them as aunt and uncle to my
Yeah.
children, my younger children. They know that they're he's my older two, their siblings' father, but we refer to them as aunt and uncle. We've had a decent relationship for our kids. Like, you just have to,
I know.
blended families are a thing and you just have to accept it.
I know. And they call it blended family. I don't know where I get this word from. Was it Dr. Phil? Reconstituted. I think it was Dr. Phil.
There you go.
He called it blended. He called it reconstituted. Because, okay, my oldest son, his first wife, I really bonded in with her. So then he married again. He's been married to Lena forever, and I love her. That's the one that put the pictures on the other side. And I think she didn't know how I was going to come on because I was so bonded with her. But what happened, Loretta, once I guess everything, and she just stepped back out of everything. So that kind of broke the bond a little. If she came back today, girl, that'll be my daughter. But I have loved to grow, the love to Lena, because I know she has the best interest of my son, and she got 6 of my grandchildren. So I mean, whatever.
Grandkids, yeah.
6, and then he had one by his first wife. So he has 7. He needs to say in Australia, you will starve to death in America.
Kidding.
That's another thing too. Yes, I know it sounds better, Erie Frog. But the truth is the truth, reconstituted. Because even not Loretta, but Tiffany had told me my granddaughter's mom, and my granddaughter, she listened to everything, y'all. Okay,
Kids hear everything.
And she was like, if she didn't have Sophia, that I wouldn't be. That was when we were in our rough patch, and probably not. Because Sophia is the glue that holds it, all together. And she noticed she has something special commodity because Sophia was my first granddaughter, all the boys. So I have one other one. She's a year old. So I have 2 granddaughters. But what's nice is, see, Sophia's 10. So I can give her all that good loving. And then see, by the time she turned 18, then we got the other baby girl over there I can, ruin. So it works out perfect. It works out perfect.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, and Betty, just to let you know, if you notice me looking down, I noticed a friend went live, so I'm just on his live, giving him some love to give him some support. So I'm just looking down every once in a while to see what's going on down there.
I know how this YouTube thing is. Now, you've been on YouTube for less than a year, right?
Yeah, December was when we started.
Okay. Is it what you thought it was gonna be?
Mostly, yeah. I lots of fun, and there he is.
Hey, Alex. Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
He came out. But yeah, no, it actually has. I've run into some negativity and some other, judgments and stuff like that, which is to be expected. You mean you're gonna get that. And everything like that. Like but you, like we were saying earlier with the trolls or people's rules on their channels, you respect that. And I like the things I've run into, I fully respect what they've said. I have respected their opinions, and I've, type thing. But what's gotten me has been the outpouring of support and the friendships that I've made. That I was not expecting. Like the friends that I've made and all that sort of stuff. That I did not expect. That aspect I was not expecting when it came to YouTube.
Yeah. Hey, Trish. Yeah, because Trish is another one of my besties that I'm holding on to. Jamie, holding on. They ain't letting y'all go nowhere. Trish sits and watches my my live, what she missed, the whole thing. Also, Lydia does that too. So that's nice. And my numbers are crawling a little bit. I'm always looking, and they are crawling just a tad. Is it more work than you thought it was going to be?
It was at first. Like we talked about this last time I was on, and it was a little bit at first, but now I'm really taking what you've told me to heart by just having fun. And not take it too seriously, and not like dedicate so much of my time to it. And we're having fun. We still have family time. Like we take it, like you see there are content and everything like that. We still do get it out, but it's not work. Like it's more fun to do. Like I want to do it. It's not like I feel like I'm obligated to do it, or I have to do it, or oh my God, I've got to do this, and this. I don't have time for other things type thing. I'm having fun. I took a lot of what you said to heart, and a lot of what other people said to heart, is not to really focus too much on like numbers or that sort of stuff, and just have fun. People respond to you having fun.
Okay. Now let me see if I had anything before I say this. Yeah, that's what I was going to even talk about, because people were saying that if it felt like a job, Erie Frog roll with the punches, the best group here. Thank you, Erie Frog. I hope I didn't miss anybody else. They say if it feels like a job, that they will pull away. I hear that a lot.
I do too, actually. I've heard that from several different people. Oh, for the love of
no, because
I'm off again. There we go. I'm back.
I'm retired. And I don't know if people don't want to use that word job. What other word can you use? Because it's work. I don't know what else to say, because YouTube, even though all of us say we compete against each other, leave me alone, Erie Frog. Mind your business. You always mind your business. He always bothers people. Oh, man. You just get on and do a live since you're talking your mess now. Your vacation is over. Okay. This is my thing. My goal is set, and I keep saying it over, and I think I have to say it over, is December this year. I'm going to decide if I stay on YouTube. I'm going to decide if I proceed, or how I'm going to proceed, or if I'm going to change whatever. However, once I did get monetized, And I always about the numbers. He's right about that. You know, he make me sick, but he right about that because I'm in that YouTube studio. Okay,
Studio. Yeah.
I'm gonna know the back ends of it. But YouTube, y'all, you can say you compete against yourselves, but YouTube is a big competition.
Yep.
If you want to make some money on YouTube, oh, you're gonna work.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
gonna work. That's just the bottom line. The people out there ain't playing, Tiffany. You can say, you know, y'all can say, y'all can say it ain't about the numbers, but if you want to make money, just okay. Think of all the videos you done did, Tiffany.
Yep.
Now tell me you don't want to make some money.
Oh no, I can't say that I don't. But it's fun because I've actually seen people who have like I know I have friends who are real big channels. Like T-Dub, if nobody knows his story, he has over 174,000 subscribers. Would it be shocking for you to know he's not monetized? Even though he's got the subscribers and the watch hours, he is not monetized. He has applied to be monetized several times and been denied because he has the wrong content. His content is he makes he started off with 77 subscribers about 6 months or 7 months ago, and he there's a judge clips he does clips of this judge's show. I can't remember the name of the guy's show, but he did like shorts and clips and stuff like that of different things like that, and he exploded overnight. He got subs like galore. People were watching his content. He had everything. Like he grew in leaps and bounds. Within 6 months, he had 174,000 subscribers, all of the watch hours he needed just from his shorts, like just from the shorts alone. But because his content wasn't personal enough, like it was, you know, clips of other people's work, they're giving him a hard time and getting him monetized. He's got to try and change his
clips of other
and
people.
everything.
And once you clean all that out,
you
lose your hours, you lose everything.
Exactly. So he's trying to work on changing the narrative of like his channel and everything like that. But I've also heard of other ones who are successful that have like good numbers, but you would think they make millions of dollars through YouTube now. It's chumps change. They don't really make as much as you would think.
All the money really comes from sponsors.
That's just it.
Unless and you could be small and still make money, you know, but you just have to be smart of how you do it. But the sponsorships and that really helps. And like maybe even since you're a good live person, maybe, you know, I don't know if you do a live once a week or.
I was trying to do that, but recently I've been having some issues. More of the health issues have come up, so I haven't been able to do it as often.
Okay.
And such. So, and without a family doctor, we're having a hard time figuring out. We've got to go through the hospitals and provincial apps and stuff to try and get things diagnosed and figured out. So it's a slow process, but I do try to get on as much as I can. Like when we had the fire, we want to do more of that once we are out of our fire ban. We're still in the fire ban. So I'm hoping that these storms that are coming will get us out of that. Because people love that. Like they really had fun, you know, chit-chatting around the fire. Though I will admit, next time I promise everybody we will have s'mores. Every time, the last 2 times they're like, where are the s'mores? Well, the last time was an electronic fire, so I couldn't do the s'mores. But I'm like, okay, we'll get the stuff for s'mores. I promise we'll have them.
Thanks everybody for being here.
Yes, thank you for being here.
See, Erie Frog, I'm gonna work hard for your money. Then it's the numbers. It's the numbers.
It is.
I'm telling you, YouTube know more than I know, Erie Frog. If they say my video was whatever, that's what it is. But I look too because I love to see my audience. I always tell you I love seeing. I went in today, 50% of, and this can be this part to me because it depends on who computer and account you're using. But they say 50% of men watch me and 50% of women watch me. Now I went in this morning and ooh, child. Where we at? I need to go to the audience.
I was just gonna say, well, if I go into mine here, I'll use hubby's phone because he's right in front of me here. If I go into my screen. God dang it! All he's been looking.
Let me tell you, 100%. This always it's usually 60-some%. These millennials, they love me. I keep saying if I lose the millennials, I don't have any. That's the only people I got is this morning. 100% is millennials.
Well, if I go, I'm like I said, I got hubby's phone in front of me here, and I'm under my audience. I went too far. I scrolled too far. 29.9% of my audience is between the ages of 35 and 44.
Okay, how much?
That's
35?
29, almost 30%. Then we've got 21% in the 45 to 54.
Mm-hmm.
Then 55 to 64 is 27%.
They love you too. They don't even like me.
And then I got the 65 and plus is 14%.
I ain't got none of them either.
So from 35 to 65 are my audience. They love me.
I know, because you know, I don't know what it is. Baby boomers, why y'all don't like me? What's that?
I like go check her out, you know, like go
I know,
check her
no, I
out.
know why they don't like me. I ain't gonna say why I know, but I know why they don't like me.
And I love it too because you said female. Like my viewership, 26% is male and 73% is female.
Women, yeah, and it's your genre you in too, because more around the homestead community, aren't you? Kind of like you think.
Or family vlogs, homesteading, yeah, I guess so. And the funny thing is I have friends who are family vloggers in Alberta, and Mike and Rihanna. I know you know them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They have been doing this for 4 years, and they said for most of this time, their audience is mainly in Canada, like Canadian audience. They're starting to break out into like the Asian market and the States and stuff now. But from the start, most of my viewership has been from the States.
Mine still is.
If I look at it, 48.9% of my viewers are from the States, 12 is from Canada, and then little bits here and there across the world.
Now, I do have quite a bit of Canadians look at me, but y'all don't look at me that long.
Yeah.
Yep, I have quite a bit of Canadians that don't look at me that long. The US, yes, but for some reason, Canadians I don't have like
I don't know why. I watch you all the time.
I know because you're one. That's what it is. You're one. No, what I'm saying, they watch, but they don't watch span of time.
Yeah.
You know, I might get a minute at you is what I mean. So
yeah. Well, like I said, I try to catch up on, you know, everything, and I have a like Tuber Chat. I have a catch up list that I put a bunch of people's new videos in.
Yep.
And while I'm busy cooking or cleaning or whatever, I will run that list. While I'm doing that, so even if I can't see, I can at least hear, and I'm like, if something catches my attention, I go back. I'm like, okay, let's back it up so I can see what was said or what was done on screen.
I do. I try so hard. Hard. But yeah, even with Trish, I know we were talking the other day, and I guess somebody was saying something about they wanted to start a live, and I guess they wasn't sure about how many people, and the person that they were talking to have quite a few people in her live. She said, even if you get 10 people, you're doing good at this point until you grow. And that's how you have to look at it. You just have to be good. You got to keep it going. No blank spaces. I've learned that. No blank space, because if you do, other stuff comes in, is what it is.
Exactly.
And if I'm trying to find something, then it's time to cut it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We done had a great day today. One day I had a bad day and I shouldn't have went on. I think I stayed on about 30 minutes. And I talked to some of my friends. It was like, well, you look like you died. And then one of who was it, Patrick said, but go on later on today. And then then you'll feel, and I went back on later and it was
Right.
like it was back.
Like I was saying, sorry about that. I had to check something. I heard a rumble, so I'm like, wait a minute.
That's all right. That could be the UPS truck, y'all.
But that's just it. That's what I think it was. But because we have a threat of thunderstorms right now, our power does not like thunderstorms, so I got to be careful.
Yeah, we had a little thunderstorm last night. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad, but just a little, just to say, hey, we're out there. Yeah. Thank you, Erie Frog. You always tell me we'd be amazing. You better get on that live today.
I'll have to go and connect with Erie Frog because I don't think I'm connected with them.
Yeah, he is amazing. He is. He's I always tell him he's great one-on-one. I can always, when I'm down, if I can find him now, when I call him when I need help, like help, and can't find him. Yeah.
And Dee, I can understand the hating lightning. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, Betty.
Oh no, go ahead.
But I love thunderstorms. I come from southern Ontario, which here in Canada, that's like the snow belt and everything. And we had beautiful thunderstorms. I miss them. So when we have them here, I always watch out for them because I'm like, ooh, I want to go watch them. But my kids were afraid of them too at first until we told them a cute little story about thunderstorms. That when especially since Grandma Susan just passed away that long ago, when we have a thunderstorm, that's just all of our relatives up there having a big bowling party. And when you have the strikes and the lightning, this is them getting strikes and thunder and the bowl rolling and all that.
That's what it is up there. I love them.
They're having a bowling party, waiting for woo-hoo. Letting us know that they're watching over us.
Tell spooky stories. I love storms. Yeah, that's Erie Frog. Hey, my fam, Canadian fam. Hey, she was my number 900 before I got to 1,000. Yep, I'm glad she always remind me that.
Yeah, she helped the other day. She helped me through. I was going through a bad spot where I was feeling like I was ready to quit YouTube. Like it's a big I was feeling that. And Kaz and Judy May and my friends, they all were like, don't let, just don't let them get any of the negative I was letting the negative get to me, and I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But I'm not, they all helped me through and I love them for it.
Hey, Mercy.
It was awesome. It was
I've done that numerous times. Believe me, I love it too many times. I love thunderstorms to make other people sit still, which is nice to me. My parents, before they passed, stayed in Central Florida, and that's the lightning capital. And my kids used to go spend a lot of time with them. So they used to make them sit still. So when it was time, when they came home and we would go through a thunderstorm, they'd be so scared, talking about, Mama, you need to pull out the tea. You need to, Mom. I said, they got my children scared. My poor baby was scared when they came. Mama, you can't have that TV on. Mama, you can't. Mercy, how's it doing? Africa, right? What time is it there? Haven't seen you for a little bit. I guess you say I haven't seen you for a little bit either. I'm gonna invite a friend of mine. Hopefully I can get her next week, but she stays in Saudi Arabia. And I did not know that women from Africa go to Saudi Arabia. It's called Kadamas, and they're housemaids. And they signed a contract for 2 years.
I did not know
and
that.
One girl that she's just happy to leave. She's been there she's just, you can see it, and she's just happy to go. And some people are treated well, and then some people are not. Now, the one that I'm inviting, like she's had a family that's been, because she's been there for a while, and
Yeah.
she keeps renewing her contract. But the sad part is, they send money home to their families to save, and sometimes the family members spend it. So they go back home and they have nothing.
Nothing.
All that
Yeah.
hard work. The hard work. Because even, they're just staying at the house. They're not really getting out to the city. Some of them, they're just staying there. So I would just love to talk to her. And I've known her for almost 2 years, the whole time I've been on here.
Yeah.
So I would, okay, Cass, congratulations. She's up to 93 subscribers. Great. That was, she's doing good after, a shutdown of her.
I was just gonna say, didn't she have her channel shut down or something?
Yeah, it was something. I don't know exactly what it was, but yeah, she had it shut down. Yeah, but back to Generation X. Okay, y'all were born between 1965 and 1980.
I'm 83, so
So what would that put? Do they say? But you're Generation X, aren't you? Do you get?
I don't know where I get classified as a millennial. I get
Yeah,
classified
you're a
as Gen X.
millennial. Then you're my son. You say 83.
83. I'm 40
Oh,
years
you're
old.
a millennial, girl. You ain't no X. Exile, y'all. Exile.
But see, the problem is I don't identify with millennials. I identify more with Gen X. I do not. Anybody calls me a millennial and I slap them.
It depends on your parents. How.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm. Sometimes I wonder, am I a baby boomer, y'all? We're a great generation. I don't care what nobody say. And I say Generation X, they consider them the middle child because they're sandwiched between two powerful generations. And that's the baby boomers, and then they got the millennials. So they're just sandwiched in the middle, is what it is. Yeah. And then it's not as many of them. And
I have never been able to figure out the generations. Like, I get told sometimes that I'm a millennial. Then I get told I'm a Gen X. Then I'm told like I'm this this little bit where we cross over between Gen X and millennials. There's a little tiny section. Yeah. I'm like, well, what am I?
You're a millennial.
Yeah. I don't know. They come up with so many different things. It's like I know.
But I'm telling you, they're pretty close though. Because they say Generation X is the smallest between the two of us. And the reason why, because of the birth control pill, y'all. And then now, some generation baby boomers did have big families, but the women that I was around, if you had more than two, we talked about you. We talked about you. So
well, that's just it is. My mother-in-law, her family, she has 11 brothers and sisters, so there was 12 of them. Mm-hmm. She had 3. That's it. Mm-hmm. That was it. That's it. Done.
Oh God. Oh Lordy. Erie Frog, you can be my child too. So hush up. Cash, you can be my child too.
That's the thing when it comes to the generational thing, because I can never seem to figure out where I fit. I say, forget the Gen X, forget the millennials, forget all of that. I am just me.
Cass.
I'm just me.
They do. I'm telling you, the more I look at it, them. And then they were the boomerang children too. They came back in home, a lot of them. They got out there and said, "Ooh, too hard. Let me go back home." My kids didn't want to come back home. I said, you know what? I think a lot of times that, they can't afford to go out, is what they say. However, I think when parents let them back in, they still let them do what they want to do. They can stay out all night. They don't have to pay rent. They don't have to pay lights. They don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
But I think once you put that responsibility on them, then they're ready to go.
Yes. And that's the thing is, like, with us, we moved back in with my father for completely, like, his health was deteriorating. We were moving in to be, to help and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, his health was deteriorating. It was having a hard time living by himself. Bills were a struggle and all that sort of stuff for both of us. So it benefited both of us. So we moved in for the right reasons, not because we didn't want to be out there or anything like that. Or any of these millennial reasons why they don't want to leave mommy and daddy's basement. We paid the bill. We pay the bills and all that sort of stuff. Then my dad, when he got really ill, he went into the hospital, and from there he had to go into a home. So we stayed in his home, keep taking care of it for him, and everything like that. But we've never, ever not paid like our bills or anything like that. Like, it's unfathomable. Like, even now, like I said, bills and everything gets paid before anything else, really. So and even at that, it's still a struggle. It's still a struggle because of the inflation and everything like that. It can still be a struggle.
And honestly, most baby boomers, they really think about it, that we are the blame for a lot of things with Generation X and Millennium. We had them, we got really materialistic. The economy was booming.
Yeah.
And we bought our children the best of the best. And then they expected the best of the best.
Yep.
Even I heard somebody say, and they're Generation X, they wanted a brand new house, and they wanted which I'm like, was crazy. The first person to sit on the toilet. The person that worked and built the house was the first person that sat on your toilet, girl.
Oh my goodness.
They were the first person that sat on you. But we did. We built that. Now my generation was more focused on education.
Yes.
Really on education is what's going to help you through. Also, they didn't have the credit card bills.
Yes.
Yeah, the millennials, credit cards up to our yin yang. Then it was so easy to get second and third mortgages on your home. Okay, Destination.
Have a good day
later. Yeah, she's a little worker. But we just felt that our children giving them the best of the best, and then that's what they expected, the best of the best. And
yeah,
I don't know if it made them selfish. My son just say that they want it right away. They don't want to wait, is what he told me. So I don't know, but that's what he told me. But yeah, my kids are very different. And kids are, no matter what generation they are. But I can say my Generation X son falls back a little bit to the baby boomer side. So yeah.
Sorry. I got
right.
Somebody cuddled up next to me, so I was tickling him.
Sound like you need a new baby.
No.
Hey, Long, thank you. But yeah, what do you have planned for the weekend? You think?
Just gonna relax. Like, I know it's Mother's Day, so happy early Mother's Day.
Yeah, thank you. And they don't have to buy me anything.
Well, that's just it. Is this is probably gonna sound bad, but this is how we do it in our house.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day. Yeah, the kids do like little cards and everything like that. We wish everybody they're happy, but we don't really celebrate them.
Yeah.
Because we're in the mindset of, if you can't show the person you love, or your mom, or your dad, or your family that you love them year round, then you don't deserve a special day to do it.
Yeah.
And I do understand other people doing it.
Oh yeah. And I respect other family households.
I respect anybody who likes to make a big fuss about their parents on these days. That's great. It's just, this is what happens with our family. So
Yeah.
we will just spend the day together. Probably my daughter will probably drive me nuts with Puss in Boots. She loves that movie. She's driven me nuts with it lately. And then
Can we watch it after I do it?
yeah, we can watch it in a little bit.
Yeah, because I'm gonna get off in a little bit. But
Yeah.
I went to
I
see
haven't
Mario Brothers with my granddaughter.
I downloaded that. I downloaded it for Alex, and
Yeah.
it was interesting.
It
I'll say that.
was. It was. I thought I was gonna hate it. And then she like, Grandma, see that, Grandma.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, I thought I was gonna hate it too because I used to play Super Mario Brothers. That was like the
See,
fun stuff.
I never played them. Anybody
And-
seen Super Mario? It's good. It was better than what I expected.
Yeah, it was. I was completely shocked at how good it was.
Oh goodness. I'm like, girl. Now I don't know if I want. I don't know. I'd probably watch it again if I ain't have to pay for it.
I would love to watch it again. The other one he wants us to get to is the Sonic movie, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh,
He's a boy.
okay.
He likes his video games.
Okay. See, I'm out of that. I don't know that's the only thing about getting older. You get like out of sorts. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I haven't even fully watched the Puss in Boots movie. I've only seen little bits of it.
Yeah, Alex hasn't actually seen the full. It's the new Puss in Boots movie.
Oh,
He's
Puss in Boots.
The Last Wish.
yeah, the Last Wish one. So that's the one we have. So he's
Yeah, I knew
He
Eric
wants to
Paul
watch
would
it.
love that. Super Mario is the best.
it is. I love playing what is it, Mario Kart?
Someone said video games. Woo!
Yes, yeah, that's Eerie Frog says video games. Woohoo!
I know.
But I like
know.
Mario Kart. Mario Kart is fun.
Yes, Mario Kart is very fun.
Especially when you do it on the Wii and you have that you use the
Yes,
the
yes, I love
wheel
that.
and you gotta be moving your body.
The wheel.
Yeah.
Not move your body, just
And-
move the wheel.
And I have Canadian Family Life. I have her channel pinned to the top of the chat. So if y'all want to check her out, I got like I said, a really long day because I had my premiere, now my live. Then I'm gonna be on again at 6 p.m. live. So it's gonna be a long day. A long day that I spend.
I have the notification set for your live for later, so
Okay,
you'll see me there later.
Great. I think
As long as I have power and there's no thunderstorms.
Thunderstorms!
I think it's not going to go the way most people think. Well, maybe even Marlene about, women and how we get men that they call bums. And my thing is who we are is who we attract. I think she's maybe not expecting that, but
Yeah.
Whatever wrong man I had in my life, I attracted it some way and form. And that's what I told my son, my oldest son, one time when he was younger. He said, I keep attracting bad women. I said, well, have you thought about you are who you attract? You're like, Eerie Frog says no games while thunderstorms, though. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say yes. The thunderstorms are more interesting to watch than video games at that point.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I'm glad it's no games played in my house at all. At all. I'm sure when my granddaughter comes, she got it on her phone. I am sure she does, but
Yeah.
prayerfully her parents have all the measures set up. But she told us last time that no matter what y'all do, now she's 10 years old, we will get around it.
Thing is yeah, she's right. They know more about technology than we do, but she also has to realize mom and dad, especially grandma too, probably, but mom and dad have their little tricks as well, just like I do with my little ones. They get the better of me. I know what I'm doing too.
What?
Oh my goodness. But
It's that whole eyes in the back of your head thing.
Except for sometimes they don't work, and I can snoop. Except for I can sneak up on her sometimes.
Yes,
Oh.
my eyes don't always, in the back of my head, they don't always work.
Yeah. Oh,
Sometimes
she
it's
said
just
Toys
asleep.
R Us is closed up here in Australia. Oh my goodness. So
Well, yeah,
many
they're-
places are closing.
I was
My
just gonna say, I'm pretty sure that Toys R Us is closed up here too. I don't remember there being any more here either.
husband was it Wendy's? And he said it was closed. So they're I'm telling y'all, everything is just so busy and chaotic now, and everything's just happening right under our noses, and we really aren't paying attention. We really are. And when you see all these major places closing, oh my goodness. So I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
Toys R Us is expensive anyway, so.
Sorry, buddy, what were you saying? Yeah, I didn't know that Toys R Us was closing over there in Australia. So
I know they still had Kmart because we don't really have Kmart around here.
Nope. Kmart's been gone for a while.
Yeah, we had one we may have one that hasn't closed, but I know we had one forever and it might be closed. Cass said they're going online in the UK.
Oh, there you go.
So that's what it is. They're gonna. I don't know how they gonna battle against Amazon and Walmart. That will be interesting. That's gonna be interesting.
Yes, it could be very interesting. And Kaz is right. Everything's like going online and everything like that. Nobody wants to go out shopping anymore. They want to do it in their house.
You know
right?
what? That's probably gonna be the last thing I talk about is the pandemic, and I know it messed up. Hey, Warm Strong, he finally woke up. And we done talked about you already. And that cute son you got. That's what's nice about being old. You can slip that in there. And that cute son. You can just slip that one in there. But what was I going to talk? See, I did it again. When I go to talking, I need to stop that because when I go off to talking. But anyway, because I can't remember. But
you were starting to talk about the pandemic.
Oh yeah, thank you. It really messed me up. It really did because I used to go to the gym. I used to do the normal stuff. Yeah, and I know, and I've gotten worse. And the pandemic is big. Hey, Aragen, thank you so much for coming in. And honestly, if I'm honest with people, I have gotten worse. It don't make no sense why I can't go out and do my grocery shopping. It don't. That would get me out the house. Yeah. And then I could save $10. You know what I mean?
Well, see, for us.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. For us, we were essential workers during the pandemic. So we were out there doing everything. And aside from having to go out to work, I've never been a big shopper. I would prefer to do my shopping online and have it delivered. Like even now, with both of us not able to drive due to the medical issues, having the in-laws, I order it online. They pick it up. They bring it to us. Yeah. The last time I actually went to a grocery store, I actually did feel like a panic attack coming on. I'm more of an introvert. I like being home. I like being.
But I think sometimes you really need to get out, though. I really need to get back out. I know that.
That's why we go for our walks. Like, especially we use our walks to get out of the house, and we interact with our neighbors, which is good enough for me. I don't need a bunch of strangers. I know on YouTube that's a little silly to say, but I mean, like in person, big crowds, I get anxious.
Yeah. Okay.
I get really anxious in big crowds, and I can't handle it. I can't handle the going to the stores anymore. It's amazing how much changed over the course of that 3 years.
Yeah. But everything's trying to go online, but I know that I've got to change that. I got to, because what's the day? Today is Friday. Yes. Did I even go off this week? You know what I mean? Because I was supposed to go to UPS, but then, like I say, But the internet went down and that stopped that adventure. And then I didn't go anywhere. And here we are to Friday. So
And that's the other thing too, is people are like, we're switching everything over to online, but there are still some things that we can't do online, like shoe shopping.
yeah, I can.
And clothes shopping. Like
Yeah,
sizes, the size. Well, see, no, the
I
sizes
know,
thing.
but I always get
Certain
things
cuts.
to return. You know what I mean?
But that's the other thing, is you got to make sure you know the return policies, because it can get
Oh
very.
yeah, I know the return policies.
Yeah, but I'm like, there are certain things like that I'm like, okay, well, I can't like. And then you're looking at their little size charts, and they're saying, well, this is what you should. So you get the measuring tape out. You're measuring the family. Like my daughter, she needs new shoes, and I don't know what size she is, because she's coming from being a kid to an adult. And I'm like, well, is she a size 5? Is she size 6? I don't know what size she is. Now I got to pull up my little measuring tape, my little cloth measuring tape, measure her feet, get the inches that I need to find out what size she is.
Mm-hmm. Darian said he loves to shop. Darian, you look moving closer to your mom, right? Yeah, he loves to grocery shop. I think my husband loves the grocery shop too, but he doesn't get he don't get like the meats. He gets like the fruits and to make the fruit salad and stuff, all the other stuff. But I do.
Yeah, it was a lot to release that on the buying produce through the online shopping, like having somebody else pick it, not knowing what I liked.
Yeah.
But the good thing about
go ahead. No. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Yeah, no, it's just, but the good thing about it here is when the in-laws do pick up the food, we have the opportunity when they do, if something looks bad, they can have them go back into the store and grab something that doesn't.
Okay.
Or they can refuse to take it if it's not the right whatever. Yeah. So there is that option. So it's a lot easier now to be able to get that stuff and be okay. So somebody picked a little bit more of a riper banana, but I wanted a more green banana so that it lasts longer type things. And my in-laws have been able to switch things out for, like, they found one bag. I got a bag of peppers, and when they went to go pick it up, it looked normal when it was in the thing. They went to go pick it up. The pepper fell off of the other pepper, and there was a great big moldy hole in it. So that was like, no, we're not doing that. Go get another one.
Walmart is is good about their exchange with me. Yes. Paul said one day you will be famous, and people, I don't want to be famous. I just want to be successful.
Yes, and that's the other thing too. People don't understand that there's a difference between famous and successful.
I want to be famous. I want to be successful.
Not everybody who's famous is successful.
Yeah. Darian talking about he a meat man for sure.
We're coming into grilling season here, so hubby's getting ready for all that, because we're gonna get the barbecue going, and that's his. He can do. He does like fire. He can do campfire. He can do the fire pit, and he can do barbecuing. But give him anything electrical, like a skillet, the stove, and nope.
Yeah.
He's our griller, so he'll be grilling here soon.
Yeah, Aragen, thank you so much again. Since COVID, Dee says her husband does the grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And and I think my husband, like, he'll go to the store and stuff for me. And I think that's part of my problem too. If I had to go, then but then I know I got him. Hey, you going to the store today? So, and I think he's really beginning to notice it now. I think he's a little worried about it. So I think, Cass says same in UK for home delivery. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, home delivery. So, and Walmart's been really good. It just depends on which store.
Yeah. Sorry, Cass's comment just caught me there. Everyone to my house for dinner.
I see. What you cooking?
Tonight I have no idea what I know this one will probably want macaroni. He's my macaroni kid. He loves
macaroni and cheese and just by
hot dogs.
Probably by itself.
And sausage.
Yes, he also they like their sausage too. So then
smoked cheddar sausage. Are you going live at 11 today? Let's see. Dee said I just go through the catalog, write down bargains, and he gets it.
There you go. That's the best way to do it, isn't it?
Yeah. But you know what? If you work every day, I can see. But see, I'm home. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't even see an outside. I could run to like a Starbucks or something. It's down the street, just
Yeah.
to get out and work in a different place.
yeah.
Is what it is. So yeah.
Okay,
But
this is that. The
yeah.
sun is changing outside, so the lighting is changing.
Oh, girl, we're gonna get ready to go in a minute. But I am so grateful everybody came in. A moment
Yeah.
in the word. If any of my moderators is in here, can you type Darren's it's a moment in the word because he goes on at 11. And yeah, a lot of
I will
times
have to hop out there.
I'm still on. Yeah, he has a little group. Dee says she's an asthmatic and she was a little frightened of COVID. Yeah.
I can see that. I'm asthmatic too, so I was a little leery too. That's part of the reason why our children started homeschooling is when I was going out working, I could control what hubby and I were interacting with, but I couldn't control what what other parents did at their houses, and I couldn't risk any of our health and all that sort of stuff. So
Kids are
that's why I
little
started
germ
the home.
babies anyway.
And
Y'all
also, we
germy. Y'all full of germs, kids. Keep them
Yeah,
away.
germs.
Keep them away.
You're all
But-
germy.
we
Here
also
I
wanted to homeschool so we could
Okay.
see with our family more.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, thanks, Dee, so much for. And Dee just dropped Darren. Oh no, not that one, Dee. Uh-oh, that's right, because he's on that. Darren hit hashtag Betty, so it'll drop. Oh, there it is, Dee. A moment in the word. Dee, hit that one, please. A moment in the word, and drop that link for me.
Where the heck is it? I'm trying to find. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Ah ha 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 ha.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. He's hashtagged it. Got it.
Okay. Good. Okay.
Ha, ha,
Okay. Thank y'all so much. But again, I'm
there, I did subscribe to him.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30 a.m. and my premiere is 9 a.m. And like I'll do these 3 lives, well, 2 lives today, but I've got to space myself. I said, yeah, a little too much. I'm glad I didn't say yes on a Sunday live. So at least I was, grateful for that. But it's going to be a while. Afternoon lives. It's 6:00 and I want my day over. Do you have a time when you cut off your computer? Not cut it off, but just say, okay, this is over for YouTube today.
Usually whenever I bedtime, so like 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Every night, 9 o'clock, I say goodbye to everybody. I make my hubby a cup of tea because he drinks chamomile or lavender tea to help him sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Make him a cup of tea, go take it to him, and we spend a couple hours together and everything like that. Like I do have a cutoff, and then I try not. I have 2 days where I don't touch it all.
Mm-hmm.
Random 2 days, and then in the mornings, if a friend isn't alive, I will do my lurking thing. I will go in, I will show my support, and let's say hi everybody, I'm lurking, and then go about what I'm doing and everything like that. I don't let it run my life, so to speak.
Yeah.
So.
And it ran mine. I admit mine. It definitely ran my life for a while.
I took what you said to heart last time we were on together. I took exactly everything that you said to heart.
It was hard. And that's why I have to give myself an end goal just to see where I am. Because I'm a wee bit older than y'all. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and what do I say? What is success? I started a channel. I monetized. That's success. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't even make it that far. So that's why I say I got to see where I'm at, because I don't want to spend my golden years
Yeah, exactly.
I want to do.
Well, that's just it. You got to keep doing that. You got to do what you want to do, and don't let anybody else tell you otherwise.
Yeah. Because I love, like I say, when you do, you love your life, you love your home, you love the quiet, So what do I want? What do Betty want?
Exactly. And that's just it. And what everybody keeps saying, you be you, you do you do what's right for you, and the like-minded people will find you.
Okay, okay. But my thing is too, okay, I love the lives. Um, I really want to take it to the end of vlogging. I love vlogs. I want to get better at
Yeah,
it because it's an art. That's what I tell people. It's an art.
it
You got to
is.
take cameras and everything, different positions but it's an art. That's all I can say. It's
It is. And I love the vlogging aspect of it too. So, we're still learning ourselves and we still just use our cell phones. That's the only cameras we
yeah,
have.
that's all you need. And some
And
tripods would be nice. Even if you went outside on a walk, you can place it back and then we could
well,
just
that's
be
just is
walking
we
away.
the currently the tripod you are on is a tripod, but it's also a selfie stick so that we can do
Mhm,
exactly that, wide angle
mhm,
shots, so on and so forth.
mhm.
I've got a shorter one that's right here. I'll just grab it over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are
It's a little short and steppy.
One of
Uh-huh.
them, the one that the phone is using right now, when it's closed up, it looks like a grenade.
Yes, he's right. When this one that the phone is currently on that you guys are sitting on, when you close it up, it looks like a grenade that you can throw.
Oh God, not a
Except when the pin's
grenade.
already full and it doesn't explode.
But yeah, so we've got two of them that I this one's a short and stubby that I use when I'm
Yeah.
doing the cooking
Look like
one.
almost one I got. Only God knows
Yeah.
where it's at, but it looks like it on there.
It's just so small and everything and versatile and everything like that. Like that's what we use, and I'm still learning the tripod to selfie stick type how to position it and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a learning process. Even those people who do big productions are still learning how to do it. Like bigger channels are doing the
What
same
I'm
thing. They're always
saying
constantly
is
learning.
something always to learn. Even that was the first time today I did in my video show you me walking out to the car, then walking around and that was the first time. And I learned and you learn something new every day. Like I was showing my address on the porch. So I took something, subscribe, but then it was always this thing say blue and green screen or something up there. And I decided to hit it. I was like, ah! It shows it through, but you can't see. Girl, I'm having I didn't even know something. Just hit that button. Hit it. And it's like, and I love that shot. I'm like, and I love the part when the lady comes up and she calls my husband sweetheart. And then I asked him, did he hear what she said? He told me, it don't matter. I wasn't paying no attention. No, you paying attention. Don't be telling me you didn't. I love that. So, okay, but thank you so much. I'm so happy that you came and joined me. And millennial. She's a millennial, y'all. She's a millennial. And Darren, I'm going to see you in a little bit. And if anybody chooses to go over to Darren, he's always, got a word to say to us and a little prayer that can't hurt.
Like I said, I just subscribed and he's over here on my tablet. So I will hop over there in a few minutes.
Make sure I head over there today. I haven't been over there for a little while. So I need something today, I tell you. Because I got a lot.
Well, that's just it is. And anytime you want me to come up, Betty, just let me know. And I will gladly.
Thank you so
much. I had a fun time with you, man. It's awesome.
Thanks. I honestly could not wait to for you to come on. And then I don't have to vet you either. I don't have to vet you. So
oh, here we go. This is the real me. I'm cousin it.
I know. I know. I did a live today. I'm not a live, but I was filming this morning. So I'm like, "Ooh, this is the way I look." So get used to it. Don't look like this.
I did the same thing. One of my cooking videos or something like that. I had just come in from taking the dog out, and I was like all bushied out like this, and my hair was like kind of like this. And I actually said that I had to write on the screen. I'm like, sorry for the wild hairdo. I just came in from taking the dog out.
Darren said, thank you, Tiffany. And Dee says it's 1 a.m. And thank you so much, Dee, from Australia.
Yes, thank you for being here, Dee.
Yeah, she's here all the time. And
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you, everybody. I'm going to get ready to go. I appreciate.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Tiffany.
Thank you all for being here, and I
and
will see you over
Alex.
there in a moment.
Yeah, and Alex for being here.
Yes,
And
we
just
found your-
remember the thumbs up on your way out. And I will see y'all over there at Darren. Some of you, if you choose to go. But bye. And again, thanks everybody.
Thanks,
so much
everybody.
for sticking with me for this hour and 44 minutes. Oh my goodness. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.